How Corona Stole Christmas by Keith Embody. Pandemics aren't people, that's what they tell me. But this one, Corona, is different, you see. As it stays with us, spreading all of this fear, I'll tell you its thoughts for the end of the year. We've made it this far, hissed Corona so proud. We've murdered society, Rona yelled loud. They're all so divided already, it's great. The fighting is helping us spread, like the hate. They gather together, in hate or in love, to protest or riot, to push and to shove. There's something that's coming, it's called the election. No matter who wins, we'll spread this infection. The day came and went, and someone did win, but Rona didn't care who won the election. We need something else to fill up their minds, to make sure we're eating up all of their time. I have an idea, said Corona with glee. Since we've already ruined most of 2020, let's stay here through this controversial day. With us here, for sure, Christmas will go away! Corona's eyes let off a glow oh so red, in hopes of making Christmas time gone and dead. Yes, this November, we'll ramp up our cause. We'll make brand new mandates. We'll update the laws. If everyone's scared, they'll all cower in fear. We'll make 2020 the worst ever year. The new laws in place, no one even dared to leave their own house or go anywhere. Some were lucky because they lived with family, but some, not so much, were alone indefinitely. November went by. Thanksgiving was sad. The Rona just smiled and said, good, I'm glad. We stopped them from gathering. I am so elated. They're fighting so much. Everything's being debated. Should we cancel Christmas too? The news anchors say. Yes, cancel it please. Make it all go away. I'm sick of this peace that we feel every year. I want everybody living in fear. Corona was smirking as the people decided. The choice wasn't easy, said the newsman divided. We have found it best for everyone. Please, if you don't live with them, don't visit family. It is important to make sure Corona won't spread. We did it, said Rona. Christmas is dead! December was dark, oh so sad and alone. For those by themselves in an empty home. Let's go one step further, said Rona with laughter. Let's make sure they know early they can't travel after. The cases increased. Corona was winning. The people were nervous. It's like the beginning. The cases won't stop. Whatever we do. The people, defeated, said, we've thought this through. An early decision just had to be made. Though it's just December, this can't be delayed. Corona shrieked loudly and uttered, hooray! As the news anchor said, same law, now through May. No visiting family, no visiting friends, no visiting anyone until this ends. Corona was happy. I can't believe this! We've got this locked down and it's not even Christmas! The Rona was ready to sit back and see Christmas time itself ruined. How bad would it be? I hope they all cry and feel so alone. I hope they feel worthless. We've sure set the tone. As Christmas got closer, the Rona just smiled. We've done good work here. This is so wild. To think we could ruin something as important as this. We've gladly made history. We've ruined Christmas! The 24th came, as Rona just watched. Let's view this accomplishment. Christmas is botched. Not allowed to gather with anybody. Not friends, not acquaintances, not even family. Corona was ready to see the demise. With Christmas all gone, we'll spread tons of lies. In the years to come, nothing will be missed. No one will ever remember the name of Christmas. Finally about to see what was done, the Rona just stared in shock, blindly stunned. Excuse me, said Rona, but what is this smile? A man looked at Rona. You've been beguiled. Rona was angry. so furious too. Staring at the man, Rona said, "Who are you?" "Oh, that's not important," said the man, oh so bright. "But I think you'll find that you were never right. You know Christmas isn't about gifts at all, so you went deeper, hoping they'd fall. Yes, gathering with family and friends, that is good. Stopping that won't stop Christmas, you thought that it would. You come at these humans as if they didn't know. The star in the sky, that beautiful glow, you think they've forgotten the manger, the inn? You think that with fear you automatically win? They remember the animals gathered that night. They remember Mary and Joseph, oh Rona, that's right. They remember the most important gift ever gave. A baby was born who would conquer the grave. His name, Rona, is Jesus. Oh yes, you should shake. No matter what you cause, this fear and this ache, long after you're gone, scattered in pieces, you know just like me they'll all remember Jesus. His power is stronger than yours ever was. He's beaten you, Rona. Yes, you with his blood. You thought that you'd won, but Corona, you've lost. This baby born Christmas later died on the cross. You honestly thought that you had won the war. Look at me now, Rona. I want you to be sure. You may have spread fear through all of the land, but in the end, Rona, you'll never stand. You thought they'd forget about all of this? You honestly thought you'd just erase Christmas? You're mistaken, Corona, and you know it now. They're all celebrating the Christ still. But how? I'll tell you how, Rona, now before I go. You underestimated Jesus, but that you now know. And after he died, that wasn't the end. This Jesus you tried to erase rose again. He's taken the sins of the world on himself. He's taken the loneliness, fear, all the hell. So Rona, if you think you're staying forever, I'm here now to tell you that will happen never! Corona, your time will end very soon! In the grand scheme of things, I give you till noon. Oh Rona, Corona, it's honestly sad. You thought that forever the humans you had. Look at me right now! Hissed Corona in anger. Tell me who you are! How you know of the manger! This Jesus you speak of, is he even real? Corona was confident and full of zeal. You know who I am. You know it, I'm sure. Yeah, right! No, you're not! You're such a liar! The man shook his head and said, I am not. I am who I am! Now ponder that thought! They were supposed to forget you, Corona said scared. They'll never forget me, the man said as he stared. No, no, go away. We don't want you here. Get out of this world. Make way for the fear! The man simply stared at coronavirus. If you love them, said Rona, then why put them through this? This wasn't my doing, said the man, staring still. I love all of them, but I gave them free will. This virus is not something of my own causing. The Rona was shaking. It stared at him, pausing. After just a second, he began to speak. What have you done? Who are you? I'm feeling so weak! You will be defeated with sin, death, and hell. You know who I am. You just won't tell. Have mercy, please! I want to stay causing fear! No, Rona! You have done enough through this year! It's time that you know now who wins in the end! Corona bowed down, then looked up at the man. I know in the end you will win, Rona sobbed. For how can I argue with you? You are God. Christmas still came, though they were all afraid. Even without gathering, without a parade, without all those things I thought were a must. For Christmas, cried Rona, is about Jesus.